There's really so much going on at the moment financially that it's hard to comment on it. But here's an interesting story from Holland. A guy finds 1.2 million Deutschmark in his garden, or while digging for a project. He finds it's old, it's paper, it's fiat currency from that time. It's before the Weimar Republic, so at that time it was still quite valuable. And if you had bought gold at that time with it, and you would take a rate of 2 Deutschmark for $1, and you would have bought gold for this 1.2 million Deutschmark, you would now have 27 million and a little bit more in gold that you would own. And that would, of course, if somebody at that time had exchanged these bills for real gold, and he would dug it into the ground, then this guy would be very rich right now. But sadly he's not, and he's just sitting next to a pile of rotten paper. And that's the big lesson, I think, about fiat currencies that should be understood. That it's virtual, it's not real, and the debt that people are afraid of is not real. It's all paper, it's all obligations that people believe in. And the sad thing is, of course, that in the US people are believing in it because they're scared to lose even more of what they possess, but that's their own mistake, of course, because they hand over goods and services in return for this worthless stuff. And that is why they are losing the things that they have, because they have to give back cars, give back stuff, their houses, when they default. It's all completely bogus, it's all completely nonsense. To act in that way, but people are afraid to stop acting that way because they think then they will lose everything. My advice in the current situation with the bond market crashing and people are really taking steps at the gold market, I'll link to a video of or a commentary of Jim Willey about the gold market and a commentary of Mr. Denninger about the bond market next to this video. At this time it's just good to make sure that you have real assets, that you have food in your house, and take a lesson from this guy, because he could be very happy and rich, but he's not. He's just stuck with a bunch of rotten paper.